So, a very good afternoon to everybody that's joined us today for the final group match in this year's Asian Snooker Championship. Today we've got MOHAMMAD SAJJAD from Pakistan playing KWOK from Hong Kong. Now both players have won their opening two matches, so this match will be a very important one for them both to top their group and gain automatic qualification into the last 16. The loser of this match will start a round earlier than that. There's 6 matches, I believe. Like a preliminary, last 22, I'd say. I'll be playing this evening at 7 PM local time for their place into the last 16, but the winner here today will gain automatic qualification. May have this covered by the red closer to the blue. Not quite sure if he's got a path there. However, this red isn't completely over the pocket, so this may be a bigger pocket. And I don't think he needed that extra red over the pocket. It was an excellent pot there. Problems there with the graphics, but it's been rectified now. So here he's going to be looking at those two reds just to the left of the black. The one closest to the black will be the key shot to try and land on, if he can. That'll open up the path to the black in the other corner. We need to force this angle a little bit. He's played that very well. I think he's just come a little bit low on that black. Just went around the table to look at a possible plant into the left-hand corner pocket. Not taking too many risks in this opening frame. Just got a little bit into that too much. Probably could have controlled that slightly better. Now will he take this brown on into the middle? Doesn't have to do too much with the cue ball. Red has emerged from the pack that he can play on. That was an excellent recovery shot there from Mohammed. The break will continue. Still going to be looking to get onto that red closest to the black. I think that's the key ball here to really I think he's just come a little bit too high there on the blue. Played it the right way. You'd rather be too high than too low. Needs to get these reds open. How will he use the brown off the two cushions? Doesn't need to go into these too hard. They're quite loose, so they will open up. As I said, the cloths are brand new, as well as the balls, so they will spread. That's an unfortunate miss there from Mohammed. Just came a little bit too high on that. And it's slightly awkward. Been fortunate enough to not leave anything too straightforward. So I expect we'll see a safety exchange between the two. Looking to get tight to that cushion behind the yellow. Block any possible paths. I think he's played that very, very well. Just gone wrong there for Mohammed. He has come on in a 36-point lead in this frame, so Fung will be looking to finish this frame off in the one visit. You still have that red just to the left of the black, which may cause any problems, some problems if there are any. But everything else should be fairly straightforward from this position. This won't be an easy game for both of the players. He's a multiple gold medalist, especially in the Asian Games. He's had a gold and a silver medal. He's East Asian Games gold medalist, which is in Hong Kong in 2009. So he doesn't lack any experience here. But also, Mohammed SAJJAD, equally as experienced. Former 6-red champion, which was held in Kyrgyzstan. So it'll be a very, very close match-up this afternoon. Just looking at Best way to get onto this red. Closest to the black. Probably needs to punch the black cushion just a fraction of the side. And he's played the cannon into there. That was very well done. Just landed slightly too straight here. May need to screw back slightly forward into the center. Just wanna. Oh, that looks very tight there. He's just about perfect on that red. Again, he's just lost control slightly of the cue ball there. So one more recovery shot for KWOK Y. Really looking to screw back down the table for either of these two bottom reds closest to the black. It looks like he's overdone that. The tables are playing extremely rapid this week, I must say. Conditions here at the QBSF, Qatar Snooker Federation, which is the host venue for this year's Asian Snooker Championships. Conditions are pretty spectacular. Tables are running very well here. A nice little contribution there from KWOK Y. Brought himself back into the frame. And a great return there from Mohammed. Where the balls are situated, it doesn't look like the next person who gets in will have any problems clearing the table. Everything's pretty open. No need to develop any balls. Now he's going to need some help from this yellow. If possible, it hasn't worked out well for him, so I suspect we'll see Mohammed take this long red on. Yeah, nicely done there from Mohammed. Excellent long pot there. Landed nicely on the black. Shouldn't have too many problems now securing this opening frame. May now even be tempted to land on that red closest to the side cushion. We just need to top spin off 2 cushions, come around the back. The red. Playing it as a 2-way shot. Play it to the inch. Yeah, so that would have been the problem. Ball. There was one on the table. Now he's managed to clear that. There should be a straightforward clearance for Mohammed. And that was frame ball also for the black, so he can now relax, let his arm go. Treat the remainder of this frame as a little practice for him. I'm sure KWOK is going to be a little bit disappointed. He did have a great opportunity in this opening frame, just lost control of his cue ball, which is all it takes with this game. As we see Mohammed clearing out, just to remind everybody, the Asian under-21s and the ladies is beginning today, so we're going to have coverage until the 21st over the next few days. So just keep tuning into the YouTube channel. For all scores and updates of the groups, you just need to visit the QBSF.QA website. Have all the information there that you need. Mohammed has cleared the table. Superb fashion. Alright. So we'll see you. We'll be back for this second frame. welcome back everybody. As FUNG Y gets us underway on this second frame. Hopefully putting behind him that first frame, which he did have a good opportunity to take. Just overrun a few positional shots, eventually leading to MOHAMMAD. Securing that first frame. So he's just going to look to nestle in the back of this bunch. The red on the bottom cushion, or the top cushion should I say, is preventing him from playing the dump shot. So played that quite well. I'm not sure if he's left this red to the right hand middle. It would be a very risky shot to take on at this stage of the match. Didn't want to come and run into that blue there. Always a risk when you're playing safety shot across, twice across the table. He's left MOHAMMAD with a good opportunity here, if he can land nicely on this black. And that looks just about perfect. Excellent shot there from MOHAMMAD. And he looks like he does mean business today. Taking advantage of every half opportunity he gets. So he's played that very well. He's held the spot there, so the black does go on the next highest available spot. In this case being the blue spot. He's got that nice natural angle to come back up for the black. To continue the break. Yeah, he's just overrun that. I do think he'll be tempted by the black into this corner pocket. Doesn't need to do anything with the cue ball. So he's just overrun that last positional shot slightly, so it will be... I thought it was a little bit too risky there. I think the right shot would have been to play up for the bolt colours. Just under hit that slightly, so we'll need to cannon this red to the right of the pack. Yeah, it was just overstretching there slightly. And unless this red closest to the cue ball passes, we can slip that in behind the pink into the corner pocket. I don't think that shot's on, so we'll see another safety shot. Quite fortunate there, MOHAMMAD, to not leave anything. Fortunate kiss off the brown there for Mohammed. Now with this pink over the corner pocket, it would be a fairly straightforward safety exchange for the two players. I suspect we'll begin to see all the reds shift over to the left-hand side of the table. Oh, and this looks very good. Just clipped that red on the way back. Been quite fortunate with that shot. I think he intended to hit the red first before the cushion. He's not left anything too straightforward here for Mohammed. I'm wondering if there is a plant here with the two reds that are on the black spot. I think he's just had a look at that. Probably look to nestle up behind. He's playing that very, very well. Now, does this red pass the pink? Can you play it off the cushion first? I think with these new cloths, balls do tend to slide off the cushions more. If we can get away with this shot, it will be a fantastic opportunity to level the match out. He's decided against it. He doesn't want to cannon this yellow. Leave Mohammed with a long red attempt, which he has done. As we saw in the first frame, he's not shy to turn down a long red. His long potting is fantastic. As demonstrated there. Maybe we'll need to get onto this pink if possible. Open that pocket up. I think he can go cushion first here. I need to just try and control this cue ball. And he's played that perfectly there. I think both of these reds do pass into the corner pocket. I think we'll go on to the blue spot. That's nicely done there. Now this pink will probably go onto the black spot now. I think that's been cleared. If the referee has seen it. I think Mohammed's just pointing that out to her. think he probably wanted to play onto that red closest to the pink ball now. Let's open up, so we'll be coming back up for the bulk colours. Cue ball will be doing a bit of travelling, but he shouldn't have... Oh, he's played for the pink. My pink. It just shows that he's, you know, he's feeling positive. He's not scared to attack the frame and score. And with a 32-point advantage, he can afford to do so. He played that nicely. I feel like he could have just dropped that off one cushion for this red to the left of the pink. No, he definitely will need to go up for a bulk colour. Played very, very well. Now I wonder if he'll be tempted to play into the cluster of 4 reds. I'm not sure if anything is possible from that, from where the balls are situated, so you may just need to give them a nudge, open them up. Just missed them. It's okay, he does have a couple of spare reds available. This is very missable, I think, from this position. He's just played it, played it perfectly, like he does it all the time. He probably wants to catch the left of the 4 reds. Oh, he's just gone straight into them. Excellent split there. Have to see if the pink is not too hampered when it is respotted. It does look close. I think that's just fine. Pink does pass into the left-hand middle pocket. Pink takes him 55 points clear. Still 75 points available, so he will need 2 reds and 2 colours. If this red drops into the middle, which it has done, shouldn't be too much of a problem for him. No. It's been a very well constructed break, considering where he started it from that long red. Was only given half an opportunity and took that with both hands. As frame ball does drop in, I suspect we won't see KWOK Y returning to the table this frame. Mohammed is playing like he's a real contender for this tournament. His fellow countryman Mohammed Asif already through to the last 16 stage of the tournament. Mohammed will be looking to join him sooner rather than later. And as I did say earlier, we do have the Asian Ladies Championship beginning today, as well as the under-21s, which is commencing this afternoon also. Oh, what's he played there? Just decided to snooker himself. Luckily, he's in front by 70 points. So yeah, the under-21s is beginning today, as well as the ladies event. All information can be seen on the QBSF.QA website. That was a phenomenal pot there from Mohammed. He physically cannot miss. Or can he? I just cursed him. Yeah, excellent break there from Mohammed. He's doubled his lead. And we'll be right back with frame 3. So welcome back everybody to this final group stage. Sorry, the final group match in the group stages. As I said before, both players have won their previous matches, so they're both guaranteed qualification into the knockout stage. However, they are playing for that #1 spot, which will be seeded into the last 16 of this year's championship. The loser of this match will have to play a preliminary knockout round, which will be happening this evening at 7 PM local time in Doha. And I do feel like this is a very, very big frame for KWOK. 2-1 deficit isn't as bad as a 3-0 one, so I want to play this extra tight. Try not to leave MOHAMMAD with anything too easy, or any long reds. I don't think he's actually missed a long shot in this match so far. Very interesting to see how this frame unfolds. He's just slightly overcut that. May have had a fortunate flick off this green. MOHAMMAD won't be able to see this red directly, but he can play the combination of the two reds onto each other. Probably looking to screw back up for the blue on its spot. Or play it with safety in mind, as he's done now. As I said, both players are former gold medalists, so that they won't be taking each other too lightly. Well, it does look like he's a little bit more comfortable in the match between the two, as demonstrated there. Lovely opening red. And he has the perfect angle on the blue to just open everything up in this frame. Just wants to be careful red doesn't go in when he opens these reds up. Ah. Very interesting choice there. I think I would have been more inclined to get that back open up and really give myself a frame winning opportunity, but MOHAMMAD's got other things in mind here. Relying on a little bit of luck. That's just opened up perfectly for him. The black. I'm sure KWOK is going to be sitting in his chair wondering what he needs to do to stop MOHAMMAD. And now this is looking like a very, very good opportunity to increase his lead in this match. I believe the black is available in all pockets. As we see there. Doesn't need to do anything with the cue ball. And the way he's playing, he's looking like a real contender for this tournament. I think his technique's very solid. Doesn't move on the shot at all. Just oozing with confidence. Looks like he's got the perfect angle there, just the top spin off 2 cushions. Or is he playing for this red on the bottom cushion? Yeah, also a great option he's played there. Mohammed. Just slightly overrun that. Shouldn't give him too many problems. I think he'll... Yeah, he does have 2 options here. He can cannon this red just above the black and hold for the red to the left of the black, or he can just drop this off 1 cushion, not for the red by the blue. I think he's taken the first option. Doesn't need to hit this with any power, which he has done. He's been quite fortunate to land on that red there by the blue. Now where these balls are situated, this could be a contender for the event's highest break. I believe he's only taken 1 blue. So far the current highest break is 137 from Mohammed Asif, his fellow countryman. Has it come far enough? Looks tight. Yeah, he looks to be just perfect there. Now, can he hold for the black here? Doesn't look like there's too much angle. Just play that with a little bit of check side. Keep the cue ball down in the scoring zone. Oh, just missed that. I feel like he just tried to do too much there with the cue ball. Just wanted to stay on the black so desperately, which he didn't need to. Again, he's been quite fortunate. He hasn't left an easy opener for KWOK Y. That black and one more red would have been frame ball. No, it's far. This frame is far from over. Well, I think he's looking at this potential plant. Past the black ball. Great safety there from Mohammed. I think he has left a shot to nothing here. The red that's closest to the pink spot. However, with that red over the middle pocket, he's going to need to make sure he gets good coverage with his cue ball. He needs to be pretty precise with where he wants to leave it. Could even use a trace of side to really spring it off this second cushion and head towards the pink ball. Ideally he wants to be... Again, it's very, very risky. Oh, that's probably shot of the match for me so far, considering KWOK Y has spent the majority of this frame in his chair, as well as the last frame. There was a lot of pressure on that. Could we see the turning of the match? Still plenty of points available. Just losing a little bit of control. Yeah, so one more recovery shot. Probably be looking to play position on the black here. Get that back on its spot. Give himself a real opportunity of pulling a frame back in this match. Looks just about perfect. Well played. It's just amazing how quickly a frame can turn around. Mohammed was in cruise control, tracking the highest break of the event, and then out of nowhere we have a new favourite for the frame. Just working out, it's 49 points difference, 59 still on the table, so plenty of options for KWOK Y to play. No, he doesn't want to land too straight on this top red. looks perfect. It's come high enough just to stun down for the red. Black cushion, that will be the key ball. If he's able to take another black with this red, he'll plenty of options for his final red. Take any colour he wants. Just tried to force the angle there slightly. Oh no, that was a real opportunity there that's gone amiss. So Mohammed SAJJAD, a frame ball. Nice, fairly straightforward one, too. We're counting his lucky stars that he's got away with that miss on the black earlier. Always a problem when you're trying to force an angle with a little bit of power. You have to be so precise. I still think he could have got the same effect using the two cushions with a little bit more topspin. But it's again down to feeling of each player. But now the pressure is on the FUNG KWOK the remainder of this match. So welcome back everybody. Thank you for joining us this afternoon for the 2025 Asian Snooker Championship. As I said before, this is the final match for this group. The winner does qualify automatically for the last 16, and the loser will be playing this evening in a preliminary knockout. Reason being, both players have won their previous matches, so they're both guaranteed qualification. So they're playing for #1 spot for a place in the last 16. As for those of you who are just joining us, it has been fairly one-way traffic. The only real opportunity KWOK Y had was in the previous frame, when MOHAMMAD SAJJAD missed the black off the spot with 60 points ahead. KWOK Y was unable to take advantage of that error. Now he needs cover from this green. I think he's just got it as he holds his hand up. And MOHAMMAD's long potting has been exceptional today. Don't recall him actually missing one. I'll probably see him nestle into the pack from this position. Potentially a re-rack would be on the cards here. Both players will be reluctant to play the cue ball away from the pack. So I think we are going to see a re-rack. Possibly. It is down to both players to how early they wish to call it. Unless MOHAMMAD can get this cue ball right in the jaws of that yellow pocket, I think that would be the only safe option for him. Yeah, both players there have agreed to the re-rack. Well, oh, okay, so MOHAMMAD's not agreed to it. He's got other plans. Right, there we have it. The re-rack has been agreed. I think it took a little bit of time for MOHAMMAD there to realise that no one was going to take any risks. As you can see there, the championships are on until the 21st of this month. Today the under-21s and the ladies championships do commence. We'll be providing coverage for all 4 sessions in the day. We do have a 10 a.m., 1 p.m., 4 p.m. and 7 p.m. sessions daily. So make sure you join us as much as you can. Just there's an error there from Mohammed. He's been a little bit fortunate. It's not the easiest of opening reds. Cuba will be travelling into the blue. They won't have too much control on this positional shot. Yeah, that's always the problem now. He did the main thing. He got the pot. But the positional player was a little bit unpredictable. So he's just gonna see it roll up to the brown now. Make sure he covers that red on the left-hand side of the table. And he's played that nicely. Oh, that is very, very fortunate for Mohammed. The flick off the knuckle of the middle pocket. He would have been guaranteed to leave one KWOK wire a much easier opener than this. Yes. It's not easy when the balls are going against you in this game. The harder you try, the harder it seems to be to get into a rhythm. Mohammed's done a great job of keeping FUNG KWOK White at bay, not letting him at the table too much. It can be very difficult when you're just in your chair or just constantly having to play a safety shot. Yeah, that's a very nice shot there from Mohammed. I think he does have a safety shot here behind. We need to clip off this red to the right hand side of the pack. Oh, the cue ball passes the blue. So we'll have a long red attempt. Just the containing safety shot instead. So as we see if KWOK Y attempt to get himself back into this match. Let's have a little bit of a mountain to climb. Mohammed has been fairly solid throughout this whole match. It looks like he has a good angle here. He could potentially open these reds. Unless he prefers to use another method, another route. There is also a potential plant just below the pink. Those two reds. Looks pretty close to the left-hand corner pocket. Yeah, he doesn't look too happy with that angle he's left himself on the blue. May actually be just dead straight. Needs his cue ball to bounce, which it has done. It just seems like it's not his day today. We've all had it. There's been days as anybody that plays snooker, you're going to have days and the balls will just fall perfect for you and the game feels easy, and other days it just feels nearly impossible. And that is a very, very nice shot there from Mohammed. I don't think he's actually quite got the snooker. And KWOK Y does have a free shot at this. Won't be leaving anything should he miss, apart from the red he's going for. Now this could be a good opportunity for Mohammed. Just needs to find a way to get these reds open. The brown looks actually perfect ball, just to come off the side cushion and go into the cluster of the reds from the right angle. From the blue, the pink is in the way, so it'd be a little bit unpredictable. We'll see how he unfolds this frame. Yeah, he needs that cue ball to slow up. I think it has done. It doesn't look too disappointed with where it's landed. As we can see there, it passes. I think he does have the option of using the pink to open the two reds below it. It'd be more guaranteed shot on a red with that option as opposed to going in from a high black. Black is pretty flat as well, so it'd be very difficult to get the cue ball back out. Maybe he spotted the plant. Maybe those two reds. I don't think it was just on. I think he had to kind of make that angle. Very interesting shot choice there. I probably would have been more inclined to take the pink into the middle. Just top spin through and push one of those reds towards the corner pocket. That's an excellent thin cut there from Y. Could be his last real chance of climbing back into the match. Does look a little bit too straight on this blue. Now he does have two options, I feel. He could play a cross double on this red, come back down for the black. I think he's done. And the other option would have been the pink, but 3-0 behind and not feeling too confident. Blue is the much more straightforward chance. Play that double excellently. Now he's going to need a nice cannon here. Just needs to make sure of the pot. Split won't matter if he misses the black. Let's get nice and high on the cue ball. Trace of left hand side. Now how's his luck? Alright, so he's got touching ball, so it's slightly unlikely he's not landed on anything here. I'm not sure if the bottom two reds pass into the corner. Been very, very unfortunate there. He went into the pack nicely. Any softer or harder, he would have been on something. Just has to settle for the safety shot. And as we've seen all day, another absolute rocket from Mohammed. Just cannot miss. His long potting has been phenomenal today. When someone is in that sort of mood, they're very, very difficult to play against. Obviously it's not perfect, so he maybe inclined to play the safety, try and get the cue ball behind either the green or the brown, depending on his colour choice. I think he'll be disappointed with that shot to put the brown on the side cushion. Would have wanted to keep that out in the open. as he is trailing by 35 points. Again, another unforced error from KWOK. He's done well not to open the reds much more, but I think the mood that we're seeing Mohammed in today, he'll be wanting to close this match out in this visit. Now if he can get through to this pink, doesn't need to do anything with the cue ball, just to roll through for that red that he's looking at now. I hope he's not looking at another plant. He's left it to a little bit of luck. He's got a bit lucky there. The red has just opened up to the bottom of the pink. It's definitely missable, but I don't think. Yeah, well, this could be match shot for me. He's played that perfectly. Very well done there. Now the reds are very, very straightforward here. He is trailing this frame still by 19 points, so we'll need that brown just on the side cushion. Oh, unexpected miss there from Mohammed. Just took his eye off the pot slightly there. I think it was pretty tight, but that just creeps in. That's an advantage on KWOK for this fourth frame. We will just need this red and one more colour to leave Mohammed requiring snookers. This shot must feel so big right now, just to get back into the game. As I said, it's not easy when you're 3-0 down. Ball's not going your way. Still feel there's hope though with that brown. I think that's going to come into play. At this point. However, he has landed very, very straight on this black, so lots of screw back, lots of reverse side if he does play it. Pink is a much more straightforward positional shot. Harder pots, but he's taken that nicely. Now he wants to make sure he gets the right angle on this green to land, so he can get his cue ball close to that side cushion behind the brown. Doesn't want to land straight on this green. I think he's just overrun that slightly. looks absolutely perfect. Big shot coming up now from Mohammed. Just wants to screw back down the cushion for the blue into the middle. Just the use of the force down that rail. Brown has stayed out. KWOK Y will need the blue. Mohammed can still tie once this brown disappears. He has not got through that well at all. Where is this brown? Blue going to finish. Unfortunately, he's not left anything straightforward for Mohammed. It's not actually an easy safety from here either. Blue is going to be travelling. Yeah, I think that's a good shot from where he was. Very well played there from Mohammed. Now, where is this cue? Well, this looks very close to the middle. I will be looking to get this cue ball in behind the black. See if he uses 2 or 3 cushions. Chose to widen the angle. 3 cushions. Now this isn't straightforward. Needs to be careful of the double kiss, as we saw there. Very, very difficult angle. Now this is an excellent opportunity for Mohammed to force a respotted black. Doesn't want to catch the knuckles here. He's played that quite well. I think this pink hasn't come far enough to be in a potable position. So I suspect we'll see the up and down. KWOK Y will send the pink towards the black. He tries to claw his way back into this match. Looks slightly too heavy. Excellent safety there from Mohammed. Taking no risks. Wants to finish this match as soon as possible. He's just got the snooker. It is an easy escape if he has. Needs to go cushion first. Maybe send the pink somewhere towards the middle pocket. He's played that very, very well. Excellent shot there from Mohammed. Putting the pressure on KWOK Y. And this is not easy. He may even be tempted by the double. To the opposite corner. Yeah, played it in a way it wouldn't leave the pink on, should he have missed it. But this is Mohammed SAJJAD, who has not missed a long ball in this match. He'll probably be looking at this as a good opportunity. Where's the pink? Oh, that would have been brutal if that went in. I don't think he'll be too disappointed with where that pink's ended up. It is a very, very thin cut. It does have a lot of risks attached to it. If he misses, that pink will be staying over that corner pocket. This cube will be tight, it's cushioned. Yeah, there's always a problem with that shot. So the pink is, because it is a thin cut, the pink's not travelling with too much pace. It will hang around that pocket. And Mohammed has just completely butchered that. With the pink shortly about to disappear into the corner pocket. We will be back for the remainder of this match. Stay tuned. as our referee finishes setting up the balls. Just a reminder that this is the final group match for both of these players. Both have already qualified. They've both won their previous 2 matches. The victor of this match will be seeded straight into the last 16 knockout phase, which begins tomorrow. The loser will have to play a preliminary knockout match, which commences tonight. So plenty to play for. It has been a fairly one-sided match so far, as we've seen in snooker so often. The tide can change very, very quickly. Mohammed has completely misjudged that. He was eyeing up the shot to nothing. He hit that miles too thick, sending the cue ball into the other red. He's left FUNG wire with a half chance. He's this red to reach. That's perfect. And these reds are situated actually very nicely for him to put some points on the board. Gain a healthy advantage in this frame. As I said before, both players are very experienced. Both are gold medalists. I'd say FUNG is slightly more experienced out of the two, but both are excellent players nonetheless. Mohammed is now given his opponent the opportunity to get his hand on the table, get more comfortable, which is the last thing he wanted. Just potted that slightly thicker into the pocket. Using the far jaw. Just landed slightly short. For this red into the middle. Yeah, nicely done there. He was looking at squaring off the side cushion and staying on the black. Would have been putting more work and effort into the shot. Opted for the more sensible option. does have these two reds to the left of the pink to land on. So another good option there for him. So I suspect we see him land on this red, close to the black cushion. Try to leave himself a good angle on that red. Potentially land low on the black to open those reds up. He's looking like a completely different player to the first 3 frames we saw. There's a slightly smoother rhythm. He's perfect on the black. Good opportunity to open this cluster. We want to catch the right hand of these 2 reds. Just like that. And that hasn't come out too well for him. It was well thought out. It was just unfortunate on the execution. I think he just put a little bit too much screw back into that, which forced the cue ball slightly wider than he would have wanted. A fairly casual safety shot there as well. He's left Mohammed with an easy opportunity to get the cue ball in behind that green. And there's a good bounce here to get behind that brown, which he has got. And that could not have worked out better for Mohammed. Opening that cluster and getting the snooker. And all 9 reds. Now FUNG does have a task here of escaping the snooker and keeping that cue ball safe. Needs to be careful he doesn't slip round the back of this red by the black cushion. Or come the other side. He has left a cut back on this red next to the black. Curious whether Mohammed will be tempted to take this on. Cue will be going into the bulk area, so there is no real pressure to miss this. He's taken that very, very nicely. Needs that cue ball to slow up. Just done. Now this has turned into a great opportunity to see the match out. Only has one problematic red on the left hand cushion. He does have a number of reds that he can use to take that off. May even choose to do it early. Surprising there. I probably would have been tempted to cannon into that red there and bring it out and leave yourself with a shot to the blue. I think he's just realised that now. Still has 3 or 4 reds he can use to do that shot, so there is no rush. I just thought it was a opportunity missed there slightly. He's left himself with a mid-ranged effort. Black doesn't go into the right-hand corner pocket. So we'll need to play across the table. She has done wonderfully. It was a lovely strike there from Mohammed. Just overran that cue ball slightly. And a bit straight on the black than we would have liked. However, he does have the pink to the middle. Doesn't need to do as much with a cue ball. How's his luck? Has he found a gap? Looks like he has. He needs it as this red passes through to the corner pocket. That looked like a bit of a heavy contact there. It just creeped in there into the pocket. Once again, he does look like he has a great angle here to bring that red off the side cushion. Just working out the scores. Although I'm not sure if that scoreboard's correct. Yeah. Oh, and he's just fallen short. Yeah, I'm not sure if there was a mistake on that scoreboard. Because he's definitely not had a 75 break. Referee may have made an error there. So that would be 119 points total. with 43 still left on the table. Would equate to 162 points when the maximum is 147. You may need some time to resolve. There may have been a couple of buttons pressed by accident there. Although I did see Mohammed looking at the scoreboard earlier, and he was trying to work out how many balls he needed. Maybe that was the reason why he missed the pink. Maybe deep down there was something, he distracted himself knowing that the scoreboard wasn't correct. Probably should have stopped to resolve that first before taking the pink on. As we wait for that to be resolved, just a reminder that this is the last of the group matches for the men's division. The winner of this match does qualify straight through to the last 16 knockout stage. The loser of this game will have to play a preliminary round, which will commence tonight in around 4 hours' time. The women's and the under-21s division will begin today also. They'll be getting underway. And follow all results, scores, high breaks, groups, the draw on the website, which is qbsf.qa. As you see, the KWOK is correct in boy dig out what's happened. I even have to backtrack and find out what's happened there. As this gets resolved, we'll come back. Alright, welcome back. Sorry for the pause in the transmission. There was a slight error with the scoreboard. I think the referee applied some pressure on one of the buttons and accidentally awarded Mohammed with an extra 28 points. We've been through the videos, replays, and what's happened, so everything has now been rectified, so the points should be 47 plays 44. Just waiting for that to be rectified. It takes some time for the graphics to be updated. I think everything in the arena has been sorted out. Both players seem happy. There we are. So this double. That looks a little bit too wide there. Oh, FUNG KWOK Y. So just 2 points of difference separates these two players. Most of the colours are on their spot, so I believe this was a key safety battle. Mohammed has just taken a wild swing at that. A little bit too risky for me. I think I would have opted for a safety option. The only plus is that the green has come away from its spot, so there is a bit of extra work to be done. Oh, there's options here. You need to be careful he doesn't cannon into this green. I'm sure he'll try to use the two cushions to land on the yellow as opposed to the one. Oh, he's just caught a little bit of top spin on that. Just widen the angle. Just been fortunate enough to leave himself a shot on the yellow. Two key shots coming up. FUNG needs this cue ball to travel. Played that absolutely perfect. So green to brown key shot here. Played that absolutely perfect. Just seeing a few signs of nerves creeping in from Mohammed. Cloudy judgment, not maybe playing the same way he was in the first 3 frames. As that brown disappears, FUNG KWOK Y just needs this blue to pull another frame back. Which he has done. Now from 3-0 to 3-2, this is game on for both players. So join us shortly, providing coverage for the rest of the match. And yeah. Stay in touch. Joined us late. Mohammed SAJJAD stormed ahead very, very quickly. 3 frames. Just not been able to maintain that level of pressure on KWOK Y. Sometimes happens when we see the finishing line in the distance and thoughts begin to change, rhythms begin to change. Everything goes upside down. KWOK Y has fought very hard to get himself back in this match. He's just committed a little bit too much there. I think he has left, well, he's left 2 reds here. Nice thin cut to the middle. Needs to avoid the bulk colours on the way back. She's got a very fortunate cannon off the green there. I think he'll be looking at the earliest opportunity to open this pack up. Give himself a real chance of seeing the match out. He's not screwed back enough. There. Does have the 2 cushions off the brown. So we'll be using the bulk cushion, the side cushion. The top spin. He's played for the safe option. Needs a cue ball to slow down. Now, what does he do? If he takes on this thin cut, he'll be opening up those reds. And needs to make absolute sure that this red drops in. He's played that nicely. Very well done there, Mohammed. He has only brought out 2 or 3 reds. So we'll need to go back into the pack once more. Whichever way decides will be interesting to see. One thing for certain, he will want this black back on its spot where it belongs. It's very well played there from Mohammed. Just wondering if this red ball passes the pink into the opposite middle. He's just having a look now at that. Does have a couple of reds he can play on. That is a lovely shot he's played there to get nice and low on the black. There's the option to screw into that pack of reds. He still does have the one remaining free red. Feel like at this stage it would be good. Play a nice positive attacking shot. And pink has rescued. I'm not sure if he's actually landed here. A very similar shot to the one we saw in the previous frame with KWOK Y. Just got too much screw back into the shot and forced the cue ball to the right side of the pack. If that pink wasn't there, I think he would have been safely in bulk. Doesn't want to hit this knuckle. Yeah, very, very poor shot there from Mohammed. Had a lot of cushion to use there and he just caught it slightly too thin. Now out of nowhere, KWOK Y does look like he'll have the advantage in this frame. And that looks wide. I think he was just stretching a little bit too much there. Kind of committed everything into that shot. Sometimes when we know our cue ball is going to cannon another ball, we lose focus of putting angle. Try to manipulate the cannon more in the pot. And that just crept in. And so Mohammed with another golden opportunity to see this match out. Just needs one good pot. Cannon the bottom of the cluster. Reds, not with too much power, just a nice controlled cannon. Which he has done, although he's hit that way too hard. think he can just get to the bottom of these two reds that he's looking at now. Yeah, it's not worked out too well for him. Now he does have a 38-point advantage in this frame. He won't want to be moving that red on the side cushion. Fortunately, he did have a touching ball. I don't think he'll be too happy with that either. It just gave FUNG a very easy opportunity to get his cue ball back to the bulk. We're starting to see a little bit of negativity creeping into Mohammad's game here. I think that was the first 3 frames he would have happily clipped off and played the 2 cushion safety shot. Let's get the cue ball behind the brown. It's given FUNG the opportunity to level this match up. We've all been there. We all go from trying to win a match to trying not to lose the match. Shot selections change. There's a huge difference in those two mentalities, as we're seeing. Nicely controlled there, FUNG. I think he just took his eye off the cue ball there, off the shot, slightly. Very, very unexpected miss there from FUNG. Mohammed was probably preparing himself mentally for the decider. He's been presented with a good opportunity to finish this match off. Still has a 32-point advantage, which will take some pressure off of him. He won't be needing that red on the side cushion either. So one good pot here. It's just a little bit too much side in that. Cueing as fluidly as he was in the opening part of this match. He's been very fortunate not to leave this red on over the corner pocket. It's a big task now for KWOK to leave this shot safe from that position. He may try to get this cue ball as close as he can to the pink ball. Or even behind the green, if he can. I think that is a very, very close. May be able to swerve this around the blue, but red. Going for the audacious plant. And that's quite remarkable. All the places on the table. Very, very fortunate there. Now, this is not an easy task to get this shot safe. He's probably going to look to cushion into this red to the right of the black with the two cushions. However, if he slips by either side, it could be game over. And the hit and hope has paid off. I cannot believe the snooker I'm watching right now. You cannot write it. I don't even know if Mohammed can be mad at that shot either. Despite the good fortune he had the shot before. He was just a little bit too straight on that pink. Tried to force the angle as much as possible. Nice confident striking there from FUNG. I'm not sure how straight he is on this black. If he's too straight, he's going to need to be digging down onto the cue ball. As you see there, not an easy shot by all means. He's just tried to hold the spot there. I don't think he's actually managed to do that. He may have covered his putting options. This looks very, very tight. Good, great safety he's played there as well. Starting to ask questions of Mohammed. Not making it easy for him to get in. Mohammed looks like he's actually lining the shot up to go for it. Going back to all-out attack. With safety in mind. Don't think he'll be too disappointed with the outcome of that. This FUNG can get through to this red, to the left-hand middle pocket. It's nicely played. Doesn't need to do too much with the cue ball here off the green. Can just play to drop in behind the red. Played an absolute peach there. Very, very well controlled. These definitely one or both of these reds to the left of the pink do go into the middle, left hand middle. I just need to drop this in, plain ball. He's done there perfectly. Yeah, that looks perfect. He's looking like a completely different player to the one we saw at the beginning of the match. Safe to say he's settled. I think from the outside looking in, we've got a new favourite for the match, potentially. But this is snooker. Anything can happen, as we've seen in this frame on a number of occasions. He's either overhit that or he's underhit that. I think that was the one place where he didn't really want to leave his cue ball. Now, this isn't an easy position to get safe. This red is going to be... You just have to admire Mohammad's perseverance of the long potting. Hasn't changed his game, he's landed perfectly on the brown. It's a phenomenal shot considering how this frame has unfolded. Made that absolutely perfect. So he just needs down to the pink. Pink will put him 9 points in front with just the 7 on. And just see if he can hold his nerves here. These last 3 balls. And he'll see himself into the last 16 of the event. Draw for the knockout stages will be done later this afternoon. Will be available on the QBSF.QA website for those of you who want to see. Let's see how's his pace here. This is looking pretty good. It's looking absolutely perfect. Just this pink for the match. As that goes in and we see the handshake, Mohammed SAJJAD has qualified for the last 16. We will be coming back very shortly as we have a match from the under-21s category we'll be covering. And so we'll see you soon. Thank you all.